From Community First Park, this is Armada Extra Time, where we take 90 minutes of soccer from today and condense it down to 30 minutes of the best of the Armada as they took on the Carolina RailHawks here tonight at Community First Park. The Armada came into this match having been very good at home. 4 wins, 2 draws, just 1 loss. That 1 loss came at the hands of the Carolina RailHawks back on May the 30th when Carolina came to town, scored 4 first-half goals in a 4-0 victory over the Armada. Tonight, the Armada will be looking for a little retribution. Here's how the NASL standings looked with the match yet to get underway earlier today. As you see, Carolina stands in 5th place in the NASL standings. Remember, the top 4 will wind up in the postseason. The spring champion, the fall champion, and the next 2 best overall records. So Carolina really in position if they can put some wins together. On the road, a draw would be okay for Carolina, but for the Armada, they need to climb out of the basement. 16 points, 11th place in the NASL standings, but a victory tonight, and the Armada could jump up as high as 8th ahead of the Fort Lauderdale Strikers. Another match for the Armada coming up on Saturday against the Atlanta Silverbacks. Earlier this week, Pascal Million said it was a bad week for Carolina to come to town because the Armada were hungry and dangerous. Would Pascal Million prove to be prophetic as these 2 sides hooked up for the 2nd time this year here at Community First Park? Stick around. First half straight ahead. This is Armada Extra Time from Community First Park and right here on CW17. Kudos to the grounds crew here at Community First Park. Underway, the Armada will start. Akeil Barrett and Pascal Million. And now ahead to Joseph Toby along the byline. Sends it across and it's cut off there by Carolina. When these 2 sides met May the 30th, it didn't take long for Carolina to jump out to a lead. A 9th-minute goal by Connor Tobin was followed by 3 more first-half goals. It was 4-0 at halftime, and that was the final. The Armada dominated possession in that contest, but the RailHawks dominated on the scoreboard. Here's a ball ahead to Nacho Novo, who will spend most of the time poaching up high. Taken away by Perea, who's rather trigger the corner here. He has Neil Lavity short, but he goes long to the far post. Knocked down in front, and David Sierra able to come over to it, snatch it in front of Connor Tobin. Sierra's last action, clean sheet against the New York Cosmos, maybe the best individual performance by any Armada player this year. And one of a couple of players on this Armada side who were recruited by Mauricio Ruiz, one of our analysts, to play college soccer. This one curled in by Million, punched out by Fitzgerald. Now collected by Jemal Johnson. Johnson, left foot chip, nobody on the near post, but a good opportunity there for Jacksonville.
Yeah, it was a good strike from outside, punched out, and Jemal comes right in there, and I'm not sure if he meant that as a shot.
Akeil Barrett, who hasn't gotten much into the action so far tonight, had a touch there. Perea now sends it to Sean Nicklaw. A lot of bodies forward for the Armada. 9 players forward to the midline. Now to the middle. Barrett with a 1-touch and just pulled it. May have rushed it just a bit. Great opportunity there for the Armada and Barrett.
Yeah, great call, Cole. He did. He rushed it a little bit. You see him jump up and down afterwards like, yes. And you'll see this here. He was annoyed with himself. He just got too quick on that ball.
For FC Dallas as well.
I think one of the new boys played there, didn't he, Gerhard?
That's right.
He was connected with
Sonis, I believe it was. Oh. Then a heading opportunity for Keita. Goes out and wide.
Great ball from Nicola running down to the right. Nicola just poked that in over the bar. Yes, Sonis it was.
Take another look here. Keita, not the guy you usually see going for the header. He was in position there.
Yes, he was. He beat the defender.
Here is Pascal Million for the corner. Tried to get it to Castrillon, but could not. And now here is Nacho Novo on a run out, being quickly pursued by Fabricio Ortiz, center back. And Ortiz, now there's a conversation about whether it's
I think it's a throw-in, isn't it? Yeah, the Armada, a lot of them, because they do attack so much.
Here's Cipollani curling one in, punched out with both hands by Sierra, right to Pascal Million. Chance for the Haitian to turn. Building opportunities, haven't quite gotten it there.
Yeah, they're building very well and knocking it about. We're playing a lot in their third of the field. Here's a great pass out to the right there.
Into the box. Johnson now. Barrett with a shot. Saved beautifully by Fitzgerald and put in by Castrillon. Just as you said, Jaime Castrillon's first goal as a member of the Armada.
Yeah, I said he was due one about 2 minutes ago, and he must be so pleased with that. Great shot from Akeil Barrett, and the goalkeeper couldn't handle it, and Jaime came in and took his chance. That was good build-up, and we've been building for the last 2 or 3 minutes, playing in their third, taking the ball early at the back, getting it forward early, and the pressure brings about the goal.
And if you watch Castrillon setting up at the top of the 6-yard box there, just waiting for the deflection and a deft little touch to backspin it in.
How he got his foot round in the air as he was almost falling onto the ground. Excellent.
Jemal Johnson celebrating with Castrillon. A 1-0 Jacksonville lead with the Castrillon goal coming in the 32nd minute. So the Armada with the first goal against Carolina this year. Into the box, Novo cut off by Fabricio Ortiz. Again,
a great clean tackle from Fabricio at the back.
You really like what he's done here in the fall.
I have.
Pascal Million now turning the other way. He's got Keita on his right, instead to the middle for Barrett. Barrett, a left-footed shot, and it sneaks by Akira Fitzgerald. It's 2-0. Just a minute later, second goal of Akeil Barrett's career.
Great build-up, and where was Akeil? Right in the right position. Hits it with his left foot, and great little celebration on the side there. But an excellent goal. Here it is again.
Barrett looking up all the way. Look how the pace and the positioning to put it just beyond. And here is the Jamaican celebration.
That's Toby with him. Look at the boys. That's the last thing you want to see, the stats like that, and then lose 4-0.
Million. They go long or short with this corner. Long. Castrillon got a head on it, but nobody was in the area. Keita went down.
I think he got a bit of a push there. That's why he was looking up.
Danso sends it out. Armada will have a throw once again here. Final 5 minutes or so regulation time in the first half.
Boys, just take your time.
Here is Pascal Million. Maybe one more push for the Armada here. Crosses one toward Niklaw. Got a shoulder on it, but couldn't control it. Carolina able to dig it out. Mark Anderson in the closing seconds here of the first half. Jacksonville up 2.
I'm just watching the defense there. They had 3 players just hanging back again as soon as that break started.
Here's Akeil Barrett. Barrett, top of the box, fires and almost curled it in the top corner. Barrett was that close from his second goal of the match.
Super ball to Barrett. He just drifted past the player here. Look at that little move, and then just got underneath the ball with his shot. But great move.
And that's halftime with the Armada leading 2-0. Akeil Barrett with one of the goals. Jaime Castrillon the other, both coming within a minute or so of one another. And the Armada with a 2-0 lead at the break over a team that beat them 4-0 the first time these two sides met. The Armada take a 2-0 lead to the halftime dressing room. The second half is straight ahead right here on Armada Extra Time.
I would love them to come out and play much the same as they did in the first half, keeping the players wide, splitting the defense, and just dropping Scaglier back a little bit more, say 10 yards back from where he was playing in the first half.
Carolina has possession to start here in the second half. We'll see if they change up their formation. It looks like they're putting Cipollani up a little higher there. We'll see if he remains there Again, their standard 4-1, 4-1 certainly is adaptable to putting another player up high with Nacho Novo.
Yeah, of course, and they will need to do that in the second half.
Johnson centers one towards Keita at the top of the 6-yard box. Keita will bring it back out, return it to Jemal Johnson, the former Blackburn Rover. Targets Toby in the box. And now a quick turn the other way. Here's Cipollani. Armada racing back in defense. Through ball for Novo, and Sierra well off his line, able to clear it out for Jacksonville.
It's very important first 10-15 minutes of this half. We need to stamp our authority that we are going to close them down. We are going to move forward in attack.
Ball into the middle. Dangerous as Novo went sliding in and sends it over the top. Novo tied for second in the North American Soccer League with 7 goals. And the former star at Rangers, who's in the Team Hall of Fame there in Glasgow, nearly put Carolina on the board here.
Yeah, before the Rangers found their demise in being relegated. Yeah, very good.
Attack better and defend better. Okay.
To me, they've lost. This is dangerous.
Pereira tried to kick it away. He was tripped up by Lavity, and Pereira is down momentarily, perhaps.
That was very dangerous. Pereira did very well then and took a knock.
Again, we mentioned that the Armada are not particularly deep on the back line today, and Pereira takes the hand up from Robert Sabiga. Take another look at it.
He just got caught after the ball a little bit.
Knee on knee knock.
Fourth coming back. There's Jaime.
Novo coming back. Cipollani with the turn. Plays it out high. Blocked by Pereira. Back to Novo. Chips it to the far side. Put on the ground and wide of the goal. And an opportunity there for Carolina.
There again. He was left on his own on the left side.
They're ready to come in. You would think it would be for Mark Anderson. Here is Joseph Toby. Feeding it on to Jemal Johnson. Johnson at the byline. Crosses it in. Keita couldn't quite get around Capono low.
And this is where Armada need to keep their shape, keep doing what they're doing, winning the midfield, putting them under pressure at the back.
Here's Keita with a chance as he got past Danso. Keita to the left side of the box. Feeds it out high for Jemal Johnson. Runs onto it, fires and scores! Jemal Johnson from 22 yards out. It's 3-0 Jacksonville.
What a great strike from Jemal. We saw that in the very first game of the season. We've seen it once or twice since. But beautiful strike, great ball out to him. And that's what I'm saying about the defense of the RailHawks. They're going to be split. They're going to be open a little bit because they must attack. And that was just a wonderful strike.
5th goal of the year for Jemal Johnson and the first assist of the year for Keita.
That's surprising. That's his first assist. But just a wonderful strike. Now, that puts a different light on the game. 3-0 up. Well, they're keeping the 3 players at the back. Pereira, Ortiz, and Scaglia's playing a little bit deeper.
Chipped in again, Tobin. The Armada had thrown the offside trap.
And it didn't work.
And it was not sprung by Carolina and well covered by Sierra. But Carolina able to turn it away. Bracalello now. The Italian from Genoa. And
that'll be a yellow.
Yep, yellow coming up here.
I thought so.
Against Jaime Castrillon.
Yeah. Very late tackle. He'd gone round him.
Second yellow of the fall for Castrillon. Take another look at it. Yeah, it took a lot of the man. Cipollani also kind of held up there.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Cagey move by Cipollani.
Caught his foot.
So Castrillon to come out to the next opportunity. He's played a very good game here tonight.
Extremely well.
Scoring his first goal as a member of the Armada. Here's Million with a takeaway. And one back by Daniel Scott. Safi stepped in front of one. He'll come into the box. Keita back to Safi. Now Million. Wide to Niklaw. Tried to curl one in toward Castrillon. Didn't find the mark. Toby running forward. He goes head over heels. And a red card coming up against Carolina. I think they're getting Wells Thompson.
Is it Wells Thompson or Connor Toe?
Take another look and see who they nabbed with the red card. No, yeah, it was Daniel Scott who went low.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, that was terrible.
And Toby still on the ground. Take another look here as Toby went on the charge.
Number 2, Daniel Scott.
I will say this. There was no hesitation for Robert Sabiga, but we've seen plays like that yellow carded before.
Yes, we have, but that was definitely over the top. I don't think they've shown us tonight that they can get people back. They can command the midfield against a good side.
Let's see, Keita lined up here to take one. Sean Niklaw also well back. Keita blasts one over the top and a bit to the right of the goal.
That wasn't far out. Good.
So here comes Lucas Rodriguez finally for notching another win at home. Cipollani tries to slot one through. Knocked down off the shot from Al-Badawi. Novo gets it back, chips it forward. Cleared out by Niklaw. Cipollani keeps it in. A blast covered by Sierra. And that should just about do it for this one.
He's very cool, isn't he, and calm. He's just played very well.
And there it is, the Armada, a 3-0 victory over the Carolina RailHawks. Jacksonville avenging their only home loss of the season. Now 5 wins, 2 draws, and only 1 defeat at home. David Sierra with his 2nd consecutive clean sheet as the Armada win 3-0 over Carolina. A very complete match for Jack. A 3-0 victory for the Armada over the Carolina RailHawks. An excellent outing at Community First Park. We're back to wrap things up on Armada Extra Time straight ahead. Pascal Million called the Armada a dangerous team at home. His words proved to be prophetic in a 3-0 victory over the Carolina RailHawks. The Armada get a little bit of revenge after their one and only loss at home came to Carolina back in May. Victory tonight fueled by 3 goals. Jaime Castrillon, his first as a member of the Armada. Akeil Barrett getting his 2nd as a pro. And Jemal Johnson, his 5th goal of the season, 2nd best on the Armada. As for the standings in the NASL, Carolina remains in 5th with 22 points after they were handed their 4th defeat of the season. But the Armada, who began the evening 11th, now up to 8th, and certainly within striking distance of being in the conversation to make a run at the NASL postseason. All 5 victories for the Armada this year have come either at Community First Park or across the parking lot at Everbank Field. After losing 4-0 to Carolina back in May, the Armada come back tonight, a 3-0 victory. They'll try to make it back-to-back home matches with victories as they take on the Atlanta Silverbacks on Saturday. Tickets start at $14 for the match here at Community First Park. Call 844-2-ARMADA or visit armadafc.com. They have been nearly unbeatable at home. The Armada get it done tonight. 3-0 the final. Jacksonville beats Carolina. Thanks for watching Armada Extra Time right here on CW17.